I never know this topic, that I never know this kind of thing in Macau. So I think it is very interesting, and I believe like people here maybe do not know about this kind of how to watch the stars in Macau. So for what reason that you want to bring this topic and to make it and to turn it into a documentary?
Well, thank you so much. It's a good question. Actually, I would like to thank for one of my teammates who has helped me a lot to translate this all in Cantonese. So he is one of our teammates and he's one of the association working then. But it's going to direct through the topic. What made me to choose this topic is where I came from. It's in Africa. So it's kind of like something weird. For the first time I came to Macau, so I spent like 2 and 3 days outside, like look around of the city. So when I put my face up, I cannot see the star is missing. So that's bring me back to my country. I grew up every single day. I wake up like morning around 5-6 a.m. I can still see the stars. So at 6 p.m. I can still see the stars. But in Macau it's so weird. It's like, oh, this is not a wall. This is something like some magic place, or like in some city. It's not like the where people live in, like in the nature, you know. So this bring me to choose this kind of things, because one of my friends, my classmates, it's one of the working in the association Astro-photographer. So we was in the class talk about this. Oh, you know, Macau is kind of like a weird. It's not something is missing and something's missing. Like say, well, yeah, that's true, but we have a, you know, we have some association and they have also they've been working, and actually, he's one of his friends is a photographer. So his friend, it's our inspiration from his dad, because the dad was a photographer. So he get that inspiration from his dad, and he decided to create association with his friend. So he's also the friend. The friend I'm talking about now is the actor, Mr. Ben. So yeah.
I think it's very interesting because the friend story can make it, and I think our translator can translate something to the audience here.
好啦，被問到點解會創作一套我哋本地人都好少留意嘅題材觀星嘅一套紀錄片啦，導演就話啦，因為咧佢身為一個喺從大自然十分接近嘅土地非洲呢個地方長大嘅人啦，佢第一次咧嚟到澳門嘅時候，佢就發現點解無論去到邊幾點都好啦，佢都仲係覺得抬頭係根本望唔到任何星空嘅。佢就因為喺佢嘅家鄉，基本上係晏晝6點開始，你已經見到浩瀚嘅銀河喺你嘅頭頂上啦。佢就覺得呢一樣嘢十分嘅匪夷所思。然而啦，就係呢一樣嘢啦，喺澳門咧，但係咧竟然係會存在林林種種嘅例如觀星學會呢啲咁嘅嘢啦。佢就咧喺學校度咧有一啲同學咧都係從事相關嘅嘢啦。佢就問翻佢啦，原來咧係佢嘅爸爸咧都係一個攝影人士嚟嘅，然後跟住咧所以咧佢就自己製造咗，佢哋都會 come up with。即係佢哋會建立咗一啲咁嘅相關嘅喜好同埋一啲組織學會啊，或者咁樣嘅從事呢一方面。但係呢一樣嘢就正就係因為大家都好少提及，所以佢就決定真係要實行去拍一套紀錄片嚟話俾大家聽。大家想象唔見會係由一個外人嚟同我哋呢啲本地人去提及翻呢一件事。
So before I let the audience ask question, one more question. So you talk about like you're from Africa, right? And then to choose this topic. So what's your plan next? So are you going to have something to reveal the cultural identity, something more of fiction documentary, or what do you plan to do after this documentary?
Thank you. It's very interesting. Actually, I still living in Macau for 5 years already, so I still finding a lot of interesting things. So I think this is just a beginning for me, and also for my friends, my classmates is doing the same course with me. I hope they can also bring the love of topic, and of course, this is not the end. It's just the start. So it's the beginning. So I hope I still have a lot of very interesting topic to bring it to you guys.
被問到就係未來將會有啲咩計劃咧？會唔會考慮拍下例如劇情片啊，或者其他題材，例如文化認同咁樣啦？我哋導演就話，因為咧佢喺澳門而家生活咗5年啦，然後跟住都仲有好多身邊嘅同學啊，各種林林種種嘅人啦，佢希望咧就會係透過佢哋咧，我哋可以繼續發掘到更多澳門唔同嘅一面，未來再呈現俾大家。
Thank you. I think this is really amazing because it reveals a story that really, even though Macau boy like me, never think of. So I think in the floor, maybe some people still have lots of questions like me, ask more about what the film is telling, and or some question about the director. So are there anyone? 台下觀眾有冇啲咩問題係想問關於呢位導演嘅？睇完個 Missing Star。冇啊 ？Okay, I think. Oh, one question over there.
I wanted to ask because first of all, great topic. Second, it's something that anybody that is not in the field of astrophotography doesn't understand or doesn't grasp how the pictures are taken. So there's a lot of technical knowledge that has to be learned and applied. So I wanted to know what you found fascinating about the techniques or the technology or the methods that he had to apply to get those images as someone who comes from the field of camera work.
Thank you. Actually, I'm also the photographer, so I like the pictures a lot. It's one of my hobbies, things. I do like take a lot of photos. It's kind of something very difficult to get this high quality photos. So I have to request to the university to have some special request to the Astro-photographers Association to give us this permission. Also, because the association is have some educational, how can I say, they have also some parts of where they can allow kids to learn and to have a knowledge about the stars and to have opportunity to see this. So I think in this kind of content, it's also will help them to let people in Macau, that association is bringing something very interesting to their peoples living, I'd say, for the locals and also for the foreigners or whatever is in Macau, for they also have opportunity to know they're doing a lot of things. And it's really difficult to work on this kind of things because on the documentary it's very clear to see that what he have, it's a heavy materials and it's not very easy for one person to work on that. So I think it's a hard work to do this.
Thank you.
And I'm thank so much for the association.
作為一個電影工作者啦、導演啦，就被問及啦。其實咧，接觸呢啲咁專門、咁獨特嘅呢一啲天文攝影咧，其實都需要更多嘅一啲專門嘅知識同埋技巧啦，相關嘅或者甚至係器材啦。佢就被問到佢係點樣去睇呢一啲，佢點樣去點樣去 approach， 點樣去學習，或點去處理呢一啲嘢呈現俾大家咧。然後我哋嘅導演就話啦，的確呢一樣嘢係作為一個門外漢，甚至係電影工作者都會係十分困難嘅。但係幸運地，佢自己平時都係一個攝影師啦。所以咧，佢就相對咧都會有一啲相關嘅知識，同埋佢都尋求咗好多機構嘅幫助，例如就係大學嘅呢一個天文攝影學會啦。佢就話：如果冇咗呢個學會嘅幫助嘅，其實根本冇可能係會有呢啲咁高質素嘅素材去呈現俾大家啦。佢亦都強調咗一樣嘢，就係好慶幸啦，就係亦都有天文學會咁樣嘅存在，天文攝影學會咁樣嘅存在啦，就提供咗好多一啲 可以適合小朋友甚至初學者接觸呢一類專門知識嘅一啲活動啦，嚟降低咗佢嘅門檻，令到我哋普羅大眾係可以，亦都有機會接觸到天文攝影呢一啲咁專門嘅課題嘅。
Very much. I think it's time for the next section. If no questions anymore, so thank you. I must thank you on behalf of the festival because to give us a very good documentary. Thank you.